Shalom. Like to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Reason I'm making this video is there's a brother or former brother who was a part of our camp by the name of Kopayim. He accused me of committing adultery, sleeping with a brother's wife, or not even a wife. He accused me of committing adultery with a brother's wife or whatever. Like, I don't know where he's getting these theories from. So I just wanted to address the matter, because all these bringing about is confusion and disorder amongst the camp, and just disorder out there amongst Israel. So I just wanted to address the matter. I did not commit adultery. That happened. This whole situation where he's talking about, that happened about 5-6 years ago, where when we were like after camp, sometime we would all go to each other's place. Like brothers came over my house, we had some drinks and so on. We met like two girls at a pizza store and whatever, and it was not a high holy day like what he said, but we met two girls in a pizza shop in Pizza Nova, and he said that I took the brother's girl or whatever, but that wasn't the case, okay? Because the brother, he didn't betroth her or whatever. She's just a random girl at the time. So he's trying to make it seem like, you know what I mean? He's trying to make it seem bigger than what he is. He's trying to make it seem bigger than what it really is, because he's just a very shallow person, man. You're very shallow, Kopayim, man, and I'm disappointing you. I have love for you still, but you know, even though you might not have love for me or any other other brothers, but it's all good. All right, but I have a scripture. Second Thessalonians 3:11 says, "For we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all, but are busybodies." So before you addressed us, you rather take everything, you know, like to the younger brothers instead of brothers who are over you. So it's like you try to explain all of these stories or accusations to the younger brothers and mess up their heads so that you could gain them. And that's what you wanted to do, and you did not come to me and address any problems with me, because as far as I was thinking, I didn't know that you had any issue with me or any other brothers. So really, like, everything what you're doing now is just a sissy move. When we're men, if you have any issues with us or any brother, you speak to that brother or whoever face to face, you know, with counsel, all right, with more than one witness, okay? So you just made yourself look like an idiot, man, and you're accusing us of all kind of things, all right, which are lies. So 2 Thessalonians 3:11, "For we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all, but are busybodies." And that's all you are. You're just a busybody. You know what I mean? Speaking things you ought not. And I'm gonna look up the word busybody. You know, I'm gonna make this video short because I don't have time to waste talking about you. You know, because even when you're at Jane and Wilson, you're just talking about us, man. You should just be, you know what I mean? You're talking false things, man. I don't even want to waste my time talking about you, because you're so you're so shallow right now. You're like, you know what I mean? One moment. I'm gonna look up the word busybody for Second Thessalonians 3 and verse 11. One moment. One moment. So 2 Thessalonians 3 and 11, alright? I'm gonna read it again one more time. It says, "For we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all, but are busybodies," which that's exactly what you're doing. You're being a busybody. You know what I mean? Because you're not addressing us face to face. Because you didn't even come to the council that we had a couple weeks ago, and you're I believe, I don't know if you're called or whatever, but you should have been there. You try to come after the camp, all right, and try and like create a scene. You're like one of the worst guys who fell out the camp, man. You're just, you know what I mean, crybaby, man. So busybody. The word is no. Just hold on one moment.
Strong's G 4020. Periergadzamai. Periergadzamai.
Which means to bustle about uselessly, to busy oneself about trifling needlessly. You know what I mean? You're like a woman, man. You're just trifling, man. You know what I mean? You're very shallow, man. Alright? And it says, use apparently of a person officiously inquisitive about others' affairs. You had a list of accusations for like different brothers and stuff. Like, man, I don't even have any any issues with you. So you holding all this in for years, like, I'm glad that it came out, because I always thought you're kind of weird. You know, you didn't want to like really like hang out with brothers after camp and stuff. You kind of were a little odd, so I'm like, you know, like, what's wrong with this guy? So, you know, so you just manifested yourself. So I have another scripture, just gonna close it up because I don't have time to waste, or neither does the other brothers, man. So now that you have your own thing going, you know what I mean, I wish you all the best, and then, you know, may the Lord be with you if you're sincere, and just do your own thing, man. 2 Timothy 5 verse 13. One moment. Second Timothy 5 and 13. And withal, they learn to be idle. This is really talking about women, but really you're like a damn woman yourself, man. Withal, they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle, but tattlers also, and busybodies, speaking things which they ought not, man. Alright? You're talking about, you know, you're accusing brothers of all kind of things, man. You know what I mean? Of lies. So, you know, you're a very shallow person, man. Very shallow individual. Alright? I'm gonna look up that word, tattler. First Timothy 5 verse 13. And you're a damn liar. It wasn't a hot, you know what I mean? I don't even want to elaborate, man. It's just a vain, just talking about this right now. But the word tattler in the Greek is phleros, or maybe
Strong's
make them pronounce it.
5397. Fluoros.
Of persons uttering or doing silly things, babbling, and you just made yourself look, you know, silly, man. You know, so another scripture. Just have like 2 more scriptures for you. You know what I mean? Even your video, like, you did more talking than bring out scriptures, man. So 1 Corinthians 39 verse 40. Slakia. One moment. First Timothy 14 verse 40. First Corinthians 14 verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. So anytime this is going for like younger brothers or older brother, you know what I mean? Like for all the brothers who's in the know and in the truth, you have any issues with a brother, address them, and if they don't accept your rebuke or your exhortation or advice, go to the heads of the camp and let it be known, let a counsel be done. Like, don't just go out there to the world and just blabber off your mouth, because you're just gonna make yourself look dumb at the end of the day, because you're a part of the camp for like 6 years, 7 years. So for you to just say all this stuff now, and for you to be a part of the camp so long, that makes you look dumb. If you had a problem with us, if you had a problem with us for so long, why did you be a part of us? You shouldn't have been a part of Great Millstone, Toronto. You should have just did your own thing. Alright, so you just look like a dummy, right? So Exodus, last scripture, Exodus 20 and 16. One moment. Says Exodus 20 and 16, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Alright, because you bearing false witness against thy neighbor, and you're taking certain situations and you're putting your little spins on it and trying to make us seem like we're some devils, man. you know what I mean? So, I don't have any hate for you or whatever, but just man up, man. Alright, so I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders, and and death to the 2/3, and may the Lord come back and destroy this place. Alright, Shalom.